Join us as we share our experience flying a long haul flight from Oslo all the way back to California. So please stay tuned. In our previous video, where you could see right here above, we went inside the opera house, so we didn't get to this hotel by the airport until later that night. Matthew, what are you doing?
Bunch.
No, you can't climb up there. That's how people get hurt.
Sure he can.
These hotels here in Norway, it's a chain of them, and they cater towards families for traveling. You could see how they had bunk beds there in the rooms. What was really nice too is I let them know that we're going to be leaving early in the morning and we wouldn't have breakfast. And the guy was like totally cool at the front desk and said, "Here, we'll make sure we have some lunches for you." Packed, ready to go. And I went there like at 3:30 in the morning, and I didn't expect him to have anything for us. And no, he had them there for us, ready to go. I think it's time to wake up the kids. Let's have some breakfast. Oh, hi Matthew. Good morning, sweetheart. Come on, time for another adventure. This is where they have breakfast, but we're not going to be able to get that. Hey, Matthew. Car. That's one thing I liked about flying into Oslo. The car rental place was there on site next to the terminal, so it was really easy to unpack and get to our gate. We got to our gate okay, but there was a little bit of drama, and fortunately I couldn't film any of it, so all you're gonna see is us in the plane. But what happened was we went to check in, and the guy there at SAS Airlines asked us for our vaccine card, which we were completely surprised because United States dropped their restrictions for having fully vaccinated citizen months ago, but the guy insisted that we show him our vaccine cards or we wouldn't be able to board. Well, I went online to CDC webpage, and sure enough, they didn't update the webpage. It still says August that anybody coming to the United States, you had to be fully vaccinated. So I was like, oh no, this is why this guy is telling us that we need to show our vaccine card, because he's getting the information from the outdated website. You could always trust the government to always have the latest and greatest information about COVID. So we stressed a little bit, but luckily my wife had a copy of it on her phone, and I had my physical copy. And they let us board. So yeah, make sure you have your vaccine card, because you just don't ever know. The flight to Copenhagen from Oslo was about an hour, and the kids enjoyed it. It was short. I didn't really film too much inside the airplane. We took the 6 o'clock flight in the morning, and it was pretty packed. I think there's a lot of people that commute back and forth. But we made it to Copenhagen Airport early in the morning. And of course, the first thing we did is we went to the lounge. And I have to mention something about Priority Pass. That's how we get our lounge access. I just found out that they're not going to be allowing you to go to restaurants anymore to get credit. Before, you could go to certain restaurants in the airport and you could just basically pig out for free, but they're not allowing that anymore. The lounge here was empty, which was good, and at that day was the funeral for the Queen of England. It's kind of interesting to see the funeral there, but we had no problem getting the lounge. The food was okay. And what's kind of cool about this lounge actually is that it has a shower. If you want to take a shower, it's about $5. All right.
You have to be careful when
Yeah.
I go super fast.
Yeah, don't hit anybody.
I won't. I go when there's this clear.
Okay, good. The last leg of our flight was from Copenhagen all the way to LAX, and it was a long haul. It was about a 9.5 hour flight that we took. The kids settled in, and Matthew, he was already tired and he took a little nap. Adeline was just too excited and she was looking out the window, and then she decided to watch some TV. Shortly after that, they came and asked if you want anything to drink. The way Scandinavian Airline works is that they give you soda or any kind of juice, one free, and then if you want any kind of alcohol drink or spirit or wine, then you have to pay for that. My wife liked V8, so they gave her some V8 too. And then they got their vegetarian meal before all of us. The vegetarian meal was, my wife said it was fairly good. It was some pasta and some sauce and some bread and a salad there, a little dessert. Matthew, you hungry? No?
Do you want food?
I have to mention entertainment. The entertainment for the kids was fine. Adeline enjoyed it. For the grown-ups, not so much. Then the meal for the normal people that are not vegetarian came, and they had some fish, which was really good, and a salad. And overall, I thought the meal was pretty good. I have to give credit to SAS in the sense that we had a lap baby, and that means that we didn't have a seat for Matthew. And I talked to the flight attendant before, and I asked him if I could move to an empty seat, and he said, "Oh yeah, sure, right away." And he was totally cool about it. Most airlines don't do that. Finally, Adeline got tired and decided to fall asleep, and Matthew was tired and he fell asleep also. Then right about morning time, about 2 hours out, they came out and gave us a breakfast burrito with the juice, which was nice.
Jag hoppas ni haft en bra resa med så här långt. Vi har ju i stort sett inte haft någon turbulens överhuvudtaget. Det var bara Rocky Mountain som rockade oss lite grann. Värdetid och Sandvilasområdet. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your captain again. I do hope you've had a nice time with us so far. We haven't had any turbulence whatsoever, just a little bit over the Rocky Mountains, but there was hardly anything. We are in Californian airspace right now. We're going to start the descent approach to Los Angeles Airport, International Airport. Landing time will be 11:29.
We're almost home. Oh, look at him. He's falling asleep. We landed safely at LAX, and overall a pretty good flight. Don't care too much for LAX. We got our luggage there and headed out. LAX is a terrible airport when it comes to dropping off and picking up passengers. They're doing a lot of construction there. Hopefully that they'll have this people mover that will help with that in a few years. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to our channel. Next week we'll cover how much did it cost us to travel to Norway, and I'll do a breakdown of the cost and and some ideas how to save money when traveling. Well, thank you, and like always, keep on traveling.